Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You know, uh, just jumped off the live on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, at Promise Child on Facebook. You know what I mean? We're gonna be going live after this on Instagram at Promise 4802. And you can follow me on Twitter at Promise Child 15. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Like, share, leave a comment below. It's all free, brothers and sisters. It's all free. Free of charge. You ain't gotta pay nothing. You can show your brother some support out of love. Let's go ahead and get to it. It's the morning, you know, and Wednesday morning at that. And every morning is a good morning. Every morning is a great morning. You know, I ain't go to sleep till probably went to sleep about 3:30. Nah, about 4 o'clock. We sleep like 4 o'clock this morning. Jumped up 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Handle my business. And you already know what my business is. See, people don't understand what business is, man. Business, business is in you. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother Louis Farrakhan talked about the science of business. Like that's what we don't understand. We don't understand the science of business. A squirrel understands the science of business. A bird understands the science of business. We don't understand the science of business. Your gift is your business. When a squirrel run and go eat nuts, that's his business, is to eat nuts. When a bird go eat worms, that's the bird's business. Right? Your business is your gifts. Whatever you love to do, you turn up on it, you maximize in it. That's your business. We have been confused with, we think business is a building. We don't look at business as me doing for myself. We just look at business as this complicated thing to run. No, business is doing for yourself. And living in your gifts. Like that's just how I look at it. Whatever your gifts is. So that's all. Just remember that. Remember that business. What's your business? So when I say taking care of my business, you might say, well, you just jumping on there, just talking, and you just that's my business. That's my business, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. That's my business. Every morning, all day, every day. That's my business. My business is to speak life to the dead. My business is to touch hearts. My business is to inspire brothers and sisters to be the best version of them. Not to be the best as someone else, but to be the best version of themselves. You have to upgrade yourself. You know how they got an LG phone. You know how you got like the iPhones, but they keep upgrading it. That's what you got to do for yourself. You got to keep upgrading yourself. Every day, all day, just upgrade yourself. That's all you got to do. Real talk. So every day you are bettering yourself. Every day. I say this all the time because this is something that we need to hear. Every day you constantly work on yourself. You constantly grow. You constantly get yourself better. You know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was listening to somebody and they were saying that they don't want to be the same no more. Like if they still the same person from 10 years ago, then they didn't grow. Then they didn't grow. If you still the same person from 10 years ago, then you didn't grow. You still got the same mentality. If you 26 and you still got the same mentality from 10 years ago, then something ain't right. You didn't grow, bro. You didn't grow, sister. You didn't grow at all. You still stuck back at the age of 16. So that means your mental, your thinking is still at the age of 16. Hanging around, playing around, messing around. You better wake up. So it's change is good. Change is good. Trust me. Change is good. Change is awesome. Yeah, I stay the same. Shit, I'm a real nigga. I don't never change. You know what? When you was 16, you hung around on the block. When you was 16, you weren't doing nothing but playing around. And now you 26 and you doing the same shit. And you still ain't changing. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Brother, you gotta change. You have to grow in your thinking. As your body grow, your thinking should grow. And even when the body stops growing and it has grown to its full potential, you still have to think. You still must grow in your thinking. It's like, okay, this year I made 100,000, or this year I made 30,000. Well, my plan is next year to make 60,000. And the next year after that, 120,000. The next year after that, 200,000 plus. The next year after that, three. You have to always constantly set goals for yourself. I want to stay at this weight. I want to lose this weight. I want to do it like this. I want to do it like that. You have to continue to grow. Okay, last year I was on this knowledge and I studied this knowledge. This year I'm going to study this knowledge and I'm going to grow. You're supposed to continue to grow, not be stuck. Not be stuck on one book, not be stuck on one thing. You're supposed to continue to grow. I get bored easy. I'm not lying. I get bored easy. So I focus on growing all the time, of learning new knowledge, gaining new knowledge, gaining new revelations of things and looking at things different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to tell you I'm not the same as I was. 45 days sober now, you know? So I'm not the same anymore. I'm not an alcoholic no more. I no longer dwell in alcoholism. I changed. I don't go to the same places I used to go to. I don't think the same way I used to think no more. I don't look at life like I used to look at life no more. I've changed. And so many of our brothers, our sisters are scared of change. We think changing, we think changing the way that we think is scary. We look at it scary. We look at it as not being a real nigga. We look at it as not being a real man, not being a real woman, because we changed the way that we thought. You understand how many of our brothers that's incarcerated right now, they look back like, yo, if I could turn back the hands of time, if I could change, if I could think only the way that I think when I'm incarcerated, do you imagine they would have done things differently? But now that they're incarcerated, they made the change. But they wish they could have made that change on the outside. They wish they would have never stayed the same. They wish they would have never still had that same thinking that caused them to get incarcerated. Because see, you don't want to have that same thinking. That's all. So don't be afraid to change. Do not be afraid to change. I used to be in them streets all day, all night. Made the change. Now when I'm in the streets, I'm not in the streets for what I was in the streets for. Now I'm in the streets to speak life to the dead. Now I'm in the streets to change heart. Now I'm in the streets to help our brothers and sisters. Now I'm in the streets, come on now. Change. We talk about change. Change. Ain't no wrong with it. So good morning. Wake up. Wake up. wake up, and wake up. And peace be unto you. Much love to you. I appreciate you for listening to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Thank you once again. You could have been listening to anybody else in the world, but you chose to listen to me. You chose to come to my YouTube page and watch me. And thank you for supporting Black excellence. Thank you for supporting Black unity and peace, peace, peace be unto you. I'll catch up with you later. Peace.